picture of some camel toe, man.
You're not gonna play with me? Good, you play.
No, I was getting one-sided bits. It was different. Yes.
How many people,
Do you have
Irishmen do you
black
know?
hair?
How do you?
Good.
Do now. Everyone tries to think Mike Myers is our greatest asset. He's not. He's actually our worst enemy. He's a cancer of all cartoon shows or even movies.
Do I sound like a fat chick?
At times. Honestly, you sound like someone that has braces in them. Some people is like toenails, like their meat goes over their nail. You remind me of someone like that.
You should have.
You also remind me as a girl that would eat their own hair or probably draw on their boyfriend or cut them in their sleep. I've had that experience with this before. Twice.
Wait.
Oh, pretty gun.
I've been drawed on, and I've been cut in my sleep. Pentagrams and all.
You know, I signed my name with a pentagram.
Okay, well that's not good to do. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some food because I haven't ate. So, see you in 30 minutes because I got to make a lot.
I hate this map.
The quality on your stream is so bad.
Well, we all can't have great internet like you.
Mine sucks.
It's better than mine. That was gay. I missed. I'm gonna go with this instead. Crap. Oh well. Hard Wellerson.
Here. Over here. Charge planted.
Good thing I moved. Well, that was gay. Dude, you killed me even though you ran in front of my bullets. Should have seen that coming. What is it a picture of? Should have saw it coming. You know, I kind of find that whole left and right Twix thing kind of a scam. Crap. Jeff Cornell. Flying a little low there, buddy.
The first shot remains unknown, but now the LAPD struggles to chase down the remaining members of a ruthless criminal gang. Sky 5 News is at the scene.
I think Kyle's the one I've heard most about.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I don't know.
This is AJ.
Oh.
Oh, why, hello.
Hi.
Hey. What you up to? Oops, I spilled oil on a burner.
Sounds like someone is having, like, domestic violence issues in here.
Why, one of them? Were they screaming or something?
I don't know, I just hear lots of noise.
Well, there's an airplane
Yeah, that's
flying
her.
over.
So, the girl's Megan and the guy's Jacob, obviously.
Hello. Hi.
I met them like a week ago. Oddly and weird.
3 days ago.
No, about a week ago. You're stupid. Jacob, you can make fun of him, so I continue to do it. Both of y'all, this is my best friend AJ. I've talked about it a bit. Jacob, you should know because the other day we were making fun of Friday 13th and Dead by Daylight.
Yes, we were.
Mm.
Is it illegal to
them
go
both-
shoot down an airplane?
Yeah, they're actually very loud.
Do what?
Friday the 13th?
Yeah,
We weren't
played
playing
it
it.
a lot. I told you earlier, me and her played it day one, and I even yelled at you furiously and you laughed.
No, 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 no.
No.
Y'all don't. Y'all. This is y'all's first time meeting each other. Don't get too jealous yet, okay?
I hate kill assist.
I'm not jealous.
Not you.
Okay. Well, you just sounded a little tad jealous right there.
What about evasions?
So, She does. Beware, she does scream a lot, and I'm just now aware she does take medication to keep herself calm. So, yay.
Okay. This is a lot of.
No. She needs to know. AJ, I told you about her laugh, right?
Sounds like Kaylee.
No.
That sounds like Kaylee right there.
Really?
Yeah.
Anyways, I've been hanging out with these two for a couple of days. Yeti was to join, but he never did. He's being a square. Turns out.
How did you guys even meet, Josh?
So Yeti met Meglis. That's Meg, obviously, and he said, "Hey Meg," and she freaked out. Was like, "How do you know my name?" Not knowing they had a real name request, and just really went from there. And then we all became friends slowly over time.
Oh, you noob tubing faggot!
Yeah, the thing about him, he's oddly like me, so.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So, what are you guys, like a thing, or best friends, or what are you two?
Friends.
I feel like he had that one preloaded for a reason.
Where do you guys live?
Deep South.
I live in Mass.
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Does anything cool ever happen in Massachusetts?
It's easy to what?
Does anything cool ever happen in Massachusetts?
Well, they don't get her started. So I'm just gonna give you a quick rundown of Mass. So the Commonwealth, they love their people so much.
I said any cool.
They shoot at least,
Anything cool.
So they shoot a movie there at least once a month. Mark Wahlberg's there. They have a lot of celebrities there.
No one cares about celebrities.
Some
Celebrities
people do,
are
sadly.
trash.
You said okay, she was watching, what is it, America's Got Talent earlier, or yesterday.
American Idol. That Ian Bernardo faggot.
Have you guys met in real life? Like, do you guys know each other in real life?
We all FaceTimed.
Actually,
You're
she's
saying kind.
one of my
FaceTime.
She's one of my informants.
What?
Informants?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I wasn't supposed to tell you this, but she's my information gatherer. She can find
Okay,
people
well,
easily.
just in case if they are telling the truth, AJ, let's just mind our business.
Okay.
I already told you what my
I'm just gonna
profession
smoke
was,
this
didn't
weed
I?
and... Yeah.
Even though I am
Oh, yeah,
part of
she's
federal
mixed.
law.
He's a bounty hunter. Oddly.
How old are you?
22.
And you
What's
live
your
in New
other-
York?
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Yeah, because
You
you don't
said
sound
Deep
like you live in
South.
New York at all. Right, you
Yeah.
first said the Deep South, and then she said you guys both live in New York.
Which one of us should you believe, though?
I really don't give a shit. Weird.
Yeah. They're probably secret admirers. They probably met on Ashley Madison.
Oh, fuck.
What the heck is that? Nigga.
I just got so much, like, weed today.
Yeah.
Parker got suspended from school. Like, it's just... Josh, He... touched 3 girls' butts.
Okay, the odd
Oh my
couple.
god. Send him to jail for that, jeez.
They really suspended him. He can't go to school tomorrow.
College student.
He's 5.
Oh. 5!
Yeah.
Calm down.
So no like warning,
Dude,
no
I'm
nothing.
retarded ass pancakes. Seriously, I can't cook this shit.
I'm starving.
I don't even want to eat none of this because how it all looks. medicine. Surprised she hasn't sneezed a lot yet.
So do you have anxiety or something?
Really bad.
Okay.
Like, it's like, I don't.
So, do you really live in New York? Well, it sucks because weed
There's-
isn't legal there, but weed's legal in Mass. And
There's very
I
few
have,
people
like,
that know where I live.
last year,
That's
December,
because-
it would be a year this December. But, yeah, I have, like, a lot of issues, and weed really is the only thing that helps me. So, they won't, because New York has the highest crime rate.
But if they make a certain type of drugs illegal, that means I would lose work.
Good.
How's that good?
Well, not for your state. If you don't live in New York, no. I think in New York it's only going to go medicinal,
You know, more
which
niggas
is
breaking the law, more
medical
money I get.
marijuana.
So,
Yeah,
you
she
know,
said
I
she-
hope it becomes illegal. Just because I can make money off of it.
Well, I mean, marijuana is legal in most states anyways, so.
I really don't care.
Where's
whatever
Yeti?
makes- I don't know. I told him to join around 12. He said alright, but he never joined.
Fuck.
I sent him to invites.
Speaking of illegal, cops are going by right now.
Fuck, dude. So you can't, Jacob, you can't give up your,
Location.
location right now? Not
I
even the
can,
state?
I just choose not to.
Not even the state?
Yeah, I just choose not to.
Why?
He lives in the south. I think he said Tennessee or something. I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah, let's go with Tennessee.
Never mind.
It's like, you don't think that's weird that you're like super secretive, but you can't even say like the state when you're just having like a conversation with new people?
Well, what I do, I really don't want a lot of people to know where I live.
I mean, I don't think you live in Rhode Island, which is the smallest state. So,
I live where I live where I want to. And I got killed by Duke Nukem.
It's probably a hard time.
Tylenol, but you have to swallow it. It's 2 pills. You have a headache?
Your charge is good.
Just drink some water.
I made pancakes and I didn't put enough water. Sorry, Jay, how you been?
Fucking, I don't know. I'm just trying to get high. Like, I don't even care. I'm over today.
Okay. Well, online or real life?
Stupid grenade launchers.
Both?
Okay.
Like, that stuff with Parker is, like, really frustrating because
Alright.
What's going on with Parker?
they,
That's
like,
one second news. Number third.
they, like, are, okay, Kyle, my cousin Kyle's ex-wife is the vice principal, and then obviously Rob is the principal. So, the vice principal is the one that deals with discipline stuff. The principal deals with, like, I don't know, stuff that, like, they'll deal with discipline too, but a vice principal is, like, more of, like, the disciplinary. So, Megan, Kyle's ex-wife, she called me and she was like, AJ, I got bad news. And I was like, what up? Like, and she was like, Parker is in my office and he was in the guy's office for a half hour. I thought it was going to be a fight, like on the playground or something.
Yeah.
Because Parker's an asshole, so I was like, oh, here we go. And then she was like, sitting on their squares for like a movie or story time, something, I don't fucking know. And he had two girls on the right side and then a girl on the left of him. And he like put his hands to touch their bums, like in the back. And he went to the guidance counselor and she said that she literally thinks it's just like it's a silly thing because he's 5 and that it wasn't malicious, there's no sexual intent, like stuff like that. But he can't go to school tomorrow. And then I was like, well, who are these girls? Like, what do you get, like, and she said that Megan said because it's not like, they really do think it was just like a silliness, like typical like
Nothing
little boy
serious.
thing. Yeah. That they are not going to tell the little girl's parents his name, but I mean they probably still will.
The kids
And
could.
yeah, the girls. But my thing is like if it was my daughter, I probably would be pissed. Like I know how kids are, but I would probably, if it was my daughter, I'd probably be pissed. Like
At that age, I really wouldn't.
that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping to God, like, and then Tommy and I are like, Tommy was like, should I apologize? I'm like, I don't even know what to do. So I gotta wait for Rob to call me, because Rob hasn't called me. I was like, what about Rob? And Meg was like, well, he doesn't, unfortunately, this is my job. And I was like, okay. And she's like, but I wouldn't be offended if you went to him. And I was like, Megan, obviously, it has nothing to do with you. Like, Rob is my uncle, and, like, I don't know if I should, like, write, I don't know if I should write like an apology thing, because I don't know who these girls are. It's just like I want them to, like, the parents to know that like we talked to him, like hopefully, I mean, if this happens again, I swear to God, like, I'm just embarrassed, and then I feel like helpless because, yeah, I don't know. It's just Tommy got suspended when he was in the 1st grade because he whipped his junk out and was like running around the playground. Like, it's just, kids do this, and especially little boys, they do this kind of stuff. There was this other little kid who pulled down his pants on the bus when I was in elementary school. Like, I don't know. I'm just like so over today now.
I got killed by a
And then
teammate.
Deanie went to the movies. Tommy just brought her to the movies, and she's on a double date, and like,
What?
yeah, so it's Nathan, their cousin Nathan, and Jenna, her friend. So Tommy brought her and Jenna to the mall, and then Deanie's cousin Nathan and Marcos are
That's Mexican.
like, yeah, he is. He's Mexican. No, he's not. He's black. He's black.
Oh, even worse.
His last name is
Wait,
Marcos.
what?
His first name is Juan. Juan Marcos.
Did I
He's
just
a
hear
good
you
kid,
say
though.
even worse?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you I'm racist.
Well, I could have told you you're a nigger faggot, so.
Okay. Anyways, so
Yeah, it's a thing for me too. It's funny.
she went on that, and then yesterday, she's like, Dad's bringing me and Jenna. I was like, okay, how are you getting home? And she was like, either Kelly, which is Nate's mom, which is Tom's cousin, so obviously I'm comfortable with her, and she's an adult, or it's Marcos' older brother, and he's 24. She told me he was 22, but then she came back, and then I was like, first of all, find out how old he is, and second of all, you find out from from Kelly, if, like, she agrees with you. I don't want Deanie in this older guy's car. Like, what the fuck? No. I was like, I'm sorry, but no, so you're not going. And she was like huffing and stuff, and I was like, Christina, you are too young to be in a 20-year-old's car. Like, come on. So I don't know. But I finished Stranger Things last night, so I'm pumped about it.
Or...
Yeah, alone. Finished alone. No, I watched it a little bit with him earlier, but then
I got that one.
he pissed me off, and so I watched it by myself.
What happened?
I told him I'm done.
I don't know about the show.
Well, it's really good, and like, I know
Watch
you
it
would
with you if
love
you
it.
ask.
Well,
asshole.
I know.
The thing I was gonna say the other day when you were telling me, I was like, we can't, but I was like, no, because it's, I don't know, weird. Plus, I don't even know the show. I mean,
Well,
I can't
we've
tell
watched
you.
stuff together plenty of times. What do you mean it wouldn't be weird?
No, not that. It's because, it was you and, Dingo's thing, and I didn't know if you were
Yeah.
continuing it or not, and I didn't want you to, like, go past or, well, I mean, he pretty much wants to fucking
He
season.
was already doing it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So he watched the first season. We watched up until episode 5, then he finished the rest with Marcus, and then like I was crying about it, being a bitch, and then he was like, "I really want to watch it with you," and then we watched 4 episodes yesterday, and then
Hey, Mr. Vasquez.
He says my last name, AJ. I excuse
Yeah.
him for interrupting you, but he says my last name, and it annoys me so bad. I like him. He's a cool
Why?
guy. I want to be his guy's friend, but he keeps saying my fucking last name.
well, it's in your thing.
Yeah, I know. I didn't catch on to it when he sent it.
You sent the thing, moron.
You sent me the request, bitch. Don't even try and do that.
A bitch.
Play, it's funny. According to the names all the
Bitch.
What's this? Jesus Christ.
So,
Nigga.
oh, okay. AJ, can you send me a text message real quick through the phone?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. No, not a
Again?
messenger. Yeah.
I did.
How did I miss every shot?
Send me it.
I sent one 8 minutes ago, and then I just said hi.
Oh, picture of
Send
the
just
guinea
one
pig.
more.
Simba and
I
Henry.
just said hi right now.
Okay, so my phone went off, but I connected
no.
the SMS to Messenger, but it's not clicking over.
I'm high right now. So, yeah. This is good weed. I just got so much weed from the pig guy, and like, I wasn't even expecting it.
Can you still have like a certain amount that's considered a criminal amount?
No, we can have, in Massachusetts, you can have an ounce on your person. And then you can have an ounce in your house. And you can have up to 10 plants.
But what if you're carrying like more than an ounce?
You get fined, but I mean, there's no, like, jail time. Before it was legal last year, it was medicinal, and like, it really wasn't. I mean, the like offenses that you would get were like nothing. There were like some fines and shit. But it's just funny because it's been legal here for almost a year now. December will be a year. And 2 weeks ago, one of the biggest drug busts in our country for marijuana was in my town because it was like I mean, the whole setup was legit, but they weren't licensed, and like they had this warehouse. They found like $6 million worth of marijuana, and it was legit. I probably got weed from there too. I don't know. Like, I was a small town, but people just think that because it's legal, they can do whatever you want, but you can't.
I'm talking about something different here, but I always try to set up fucking Wi-Fi calling. Why does it never work?
I don't know why.
And every single phone I've ever had.
Cause you,
Which,
I don't know.
I'm against weed just for one reason.
What?
It makes me money.
You've obviously never tried it.
More people to break in the law, more chances of people missing their bail, and more money I get. More people for me to go after.
Well,
I don't care about people's
is it
anxiety
legal
issues.
in your mystery? Well, I do. Is it legal in your mystery state?
Medicinal, but it's very strict.
Okay, well then you don't have to worry about it.
Probably
If
Colorado.
unless you're
or
going out, like,
California.
no Colorado, no, Colorado is legal and so is Cali. Medicinal
Only
means medical
Washington.
only.
Wait,
No, Washington's legal too.
My fuck. God.
Yeah. Alaska, Massachusetts, Maine, Cali, Colorado, Washington, a couple others. They're completely legal. And then the rest, there's like 6 that are illegal, like there's like misdemeanors and stuff, and then there's like only 3 that's not medicinal. Yeah.
I'm trying to call you real quick through the Wi-Fi.
Okay. I mean, if it's not legal in your state, I don't see why you would worry about it. If it becomes if it becomes legal in your state, the chances are of the crime rate going up are even higher, like it is been here. It's been legal for a year, and people, like, they don't want to buy it from the shop. They don't want to, it's too expensive. And so people are growing it and selling it, and they're not licensed, so it's still illegal.
Yeah, that's Meg. She does that a lot. These people have never heard of headphones.
Apparently. Meg, do you smoke weed ever?
Which, you know, as a BEO, I can hunt anywhere.
Oh, have you ever tried it?
Don't
Yeah,
do
I
that.
have edibles. No, that makes a lot of sense because I'm a runner, so when I need it for my anxiety, but when I run, I don't want to be like, my lungs, it affects your lungs still, even though it's not like a tar buildup, or depending on what you smoke or whatever, but it's still affecting your lungs. And so when I run, I mostly do edibles or oil. Why? Do you have asthma?
Oh, I know why you can't run. Jiggle, jiggle.
Do you have asthma? Oh, okay, like an asbestos kind of thing.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I have like a on the autoimmune disorder. Well, it's a disease now, but it's lupus, and I am like extremely fatigued, and then I smoke weed all the time, so I'm like really tired. Like I'm lethargic all the time. Well, fibromyalgia is like the first thing that people usually are diagnosed with, and then like, it's like pretty much like the first usual stages of lupus, because like lupus is hereditary, so. But yeah, fibro is, I mean, it's hard. You could have that.
Or you can be out of shape.
Well, that's true too, but if, like, she has, like, issues with her breathing.
I'm thinking about how you go at it. He's just against. He's not. He's against the weed.
Yep. Money
You guys
in
are
my
missing
pocket.
out.
Huh?
Which, you know, being a bounty hunter, I'm under federal law.
Right. It's
Which
not
means I
legal
can go
in your
anywhere.
state. I have no problem with people that have issues against it being legal if it is illegal. So. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
and if you're in a car with someone who has it, you can also be charged with possession as well.
Yep.
Everyone,
Because they don't know whose it is.
yeah. Then they find it in the station. Guess what? You just got hit with
Another felony.
Yep.
Contraband.
felony.
So, how did you get into bounty hunting? Because I have a friend who's a bounty hunter also.
Needed money. And one of my older brother's friends does it.
Oh, okay. But that's it? Like, you don't have any, like... Are you in college?
Used to be.
Meg, are you in college? You did?
She's the animator I was telling you about.
Oh, right. Cool.
Yeah, she sent me a video about it, a link, whatever. I still haven't watched it. I'm 4 minutes long.
Josh, don't be... You better not be serious.
No, she won't. She keeps telling
I...
us, like, let me paint,
No.
let me paint. I'm not.
I know. We're not doing that.
You know, I can run pretty well. As long as I'm within about, I want to say about 5 feet, I can get you.
That's
Hey,
good.
how tall are you again?
What is it?
How tall are you again?
Brutal.
Oh, Modicek. You got locked in. You got ghost.
Gavin just sent me a link.
Why sleep when you can meme?
You got it too?
Yeah.
I'm not watching it right now. It doesn't look
Me,
funny.
him, and
Like-
Jacob were in here yesterday. We're making memes. On
Yeah.
to thyroids and cancer cells and tumors.
Hey,
Kidney
that's
stones.
my job. I'm the meme maker.
No, we didn't make it. We were just talking about it. We didn't actually do it. Because Jackass over here didn't enable his audio. None of it was really captured. Gavin was really
Okay.
talking that much.
Police and criminals fight openly in the streets. The cause of the fight
It's 4:20,
was one
and I need a tonic.
this has gone too far.
I need to pee. Sorry about that.
Officers, be advised, you are clear to shoot. Do what you need to do. One of the suspects is down.
What game?
You know, I should move to New York since there's a lot of crime up there. But then again, getting shot hurts. Maybe. Maybe not.
Maddie, did you watch Stranger Things? I just, like, watched it within the last 3 days. Like, everyone always talked to me about the first one, and I was like, eh. And then I finally did it, and I loved it. I just finished it last night. So good. I cried at the end of the first season. Elle. Yeah, Elle. I loved her.
Elle.
Like, she dies in the first season, so I was crying.
What?
She did.
Have a character kill it off, then they come
I
back.
was like really excited. Oh.
Oh. I just forgot, there is actually one person here who knows my state.
I don't play.
Probably her. 'Cause she's
She ain't
your
gonna
friend.
tell. She's my, she works for me. You, remember?
Do you remember or no? It doesn't seem like she knows anything you're talking about.
That's because I trained her well. Don't answer no questions.
Right. Convincing.
Okay, well, she's been asking me for days to play with them. Either it'd be 7 days or Jason. I say, you know how I am. I'm like, oh, later. I have yet to
Yeah.
play.
Mhm.
I've only played with him on Hardline. And even in the short
I
amount of time
loved
me and him played,
Hardline. That was my favorite.
in a short amount of time me and him played, he somehow figured to piss me off. But
Well,
he get
don't
down
run in
really
front of
funny.
me!
Stop
Oh,
talking.
Hey, knife.
So it comes out tomorrow, yeah.
What? Oh, Call of Duty?
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, it comes out at midnight. Well,
Okay.
you can buy it now and it starts downloading, I think.
Alright.
Yeah, that's how Francisco got it. I was watching people play it. The zombies.
Yeah.
I don't think you can handle it.
I'm literally probably not even gonna play
It's
it.
black.
Konnichiwa, watashi
It's
wa
black,
kamisama
bro.
desu.
I don't know, I want to play the multiplayer with you. Because Black Ops 3 we have fun on.
Yeah.
That's what I want to
Is
do.
Lisa getting it?
Yeah, she already pre-ordered it.
Nice. Because I'm probably never gonna play it.
I know, but I want to play a
seriously.
couple times. I want to play. There's gonna
I'll
be
play
times
it
where
a
it's just
couple of times.
there's gonna be times where it's just gonna be me and you, and I just want to try it at least a couple times. There's actually a cute game they're releasing this month for free on PlayStation Plus. It's called Worms Battlegrounds.
Cute.
Oh, I know you love that game.
Yes, we're playing that. You would love that.
When does it
Warrior
come
Heart.
out? It's over
Next
free.
Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
See you next Tuesday then. Ha 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 ha.
What doth thou want to play, fair maiden? Alright. Alrighty.
Oh dear God.
Oh my god.
The
You
traffic
think that's
today.
bad? I've been having an airplane fly over my house all day.
Yeah, he did. I heard it earlier. It was like, meow.
Do you live next to like a private airport?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have one that's like really close to me too, but I live next to a huge reservoir, and so like planes, like aircraft is not allowed to fly over it. So we don't really hear much of whatever.
I was gonna say something and I forgot.
Stupid Tech 9.
Alright, so now I think I'm gonna watch Luke Cage because I was like, Josh, I know like nothing about that shit, and I watched like the Netflix trailer and then it said Marvel and I was like, what the fuck? Like, okay. Yeah, but it looks really good.
What is it about?
Luke Cage.
Yeah. What's it about?
Do you know who Luke Cage is?
No.
Oh. Well, it says a hoodie wearing I don't know. Her name is. What the fuck is her name? I don't know. Hold on, I gotta look it up. I know you know her.
Luke Cage, that's... No, it sounds like it could be the brother of Johnny Cage from Mortal Kombat. Crossover.
Tag that one.
Is he black?
No, this man's very white.
He's like the white Bruce Lee.
Pretty much.
Okay.
You know, everyone compares Liu Kang to Bruce Lee, but you know the only reason the character Liu Kang had long hair is just because the original person that did his mocap back in Mortal Kombat 1 didn't want to cut his hair.
It says Luke Cage, also known as Power Man, real name Carl Lucas, is a fictional superhero appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. But it's like a show on, and it's like huge on Netflix right now, and I was just like saw the trailer for it because it was like Netflix trending or some shit, and then I was like, this looks really good, and then at the end it says Marvel, and I was like, what the fuck?
I lost
Turn
faith
off.
in Netflix shows. Anything that says Netflix original, I lost faith in it.
I feel like Netflix, that's the only thing that's carrying Netflix right now, is the fact that they come out with like really good
I think
shows.
they're coming out with too many shows at once.
That you know the tragedy that was Death Note.
Huh?
The Netflix original movie, the Netflix version of Death Note,
Or what about it?
it was trash.
Oh, are you talking about anime? Oh my god.
The live action movie of
No,
it.
Death Note. Yeah, me and her hate anime. I fucking can't stand it.
One
No,
of my
the
best friends is like obsessed with anime, and
It's disgusting.
yeah, he knows, but I don't know anything about it. Like, I really don't, and but I mean, Gavin likes anime.
He's obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Well, you know, there's a difference between liking anime and being a full-on neckbeard.
Okay, why is there a meme of
He
neckbeards? 'Cause even on
knows.
Facebook, no,
He
there's a
knows.
meme. Shut up, shut it. Listen, there has to be some type of neckbeard meme out there because all over Facebook I'm hearing about this and he keeps talking about it.
Dude,
Josh has a neck beard.
No, I shave. Okay, I don't fucking deal with
He
that.
has a neck beard. And that's his nickname.
No, it's not. What the hell? This is her being high.
This is funny. Rosario Dawson.
I don't know who she is, nor do I care.
Shit. I know you know who she is. She's in a bunch of movies.
you know, whenever I was like 20 years old, I was a security guard for a wealthy family.
Was that a long time ago, considering it was like 2 years ago? Like a long time ago. Way back
said-
then. Once upon a time.
Over almost 800 days ago.
Yep,
Okay.
What happened?
I had to quit.
Why?
That's it? The end?
Yeah.
That's an incredible story.
That's just the beginning and the end. What's the middle, man? What's the plot? Like, did he fuck with a daughter or something? Oh,
No.
we should tell him about Sam. Or tell AJ about Sam.
No!
What? Who's Sam?
No! No, 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 no!
She said she'd be back.
Yeah, we're waiting for her to come back to tell the story because she says
No.
it's the best way. Because she gets it completely wrong, but it's funny how she gets it wrong.
Is Sam a female or a male?
It's a
I
female.
don't want to talk about it.
We have to.
You don't, I don't feel like you don't like talk about a lot of things, but you bring them up.
There's a good reason I don't want to talk about that one.
Who brought up Sam? Was it Megan that first brought her up?
I think so.
No, he did. He didn't want to talk about
No.
it. Because
I
they
said
had to write,
I hate the name Sam.
Yes, it started from there, but because it was my chat, this rule is, once you start it, you gotta finish it. He refused to do it, so Megan did. She got it horribly wrong, but it was so funny, and then he had to finish it, and it was still funny.
Like,
What
I
are the
just had to
odds of it
save
happening?
myself from that. She made it sound a billion times worse. Even though it was still pretty
She
bad.
really did. Whenever she comes back, I think it's funny if she explained it. Or you could explain it right now.
No, we ain't talking about that. We done with that. Let it die.
Well, once we get to...
Let it die like an
No.
aborted fetus in a toilet.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, AJ, he's kind of like me. Remember that iDubbbz guy I sent you that video about?
Mm-hmm.
He
Yeah.
knows about him and all of them. So that's pretty much mine and his biggest thing we
His
have in common.
sense of humor.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't really come off like that, though, to be honest.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
We're giving her a bad vibe, Jacob. Damn. Oh yeah, his name's Jacob. Gavin's brother's name.
I don't know. He told me.
Welcome back.
Don't,
Megan.
Meg.
No, don't listen to him, Megan.
Megan.
No.
What's
You're
the
a
story
little-
about Sam?
Yeah, with Jacob. We want you to explain the story.
No.
Yeah, there
Well,
is.
that's already I already got that part.
Never happened. Y'all,
Come on,
y'all
what'd you
don't know
tell
what you're
me
talking
getting
about.
from Cisco? What'd you tell me getting from Cisco the other day that you got horribly wrong? Come on, just explain the whole story again.
No.
Yeah, not your boyfriend.
He-
His Sam. Oh my.
Okay.
What?
What the fuck are you going on? This is not even nowhere near the story. She is completely on a different bridge here.
Oof.
Okay.
Oh my.
Well, the plot of the or the moral of the story.
So
which
you
the
date your
worst-
cousins. Okay. So do you live? I'm trying to think where you live now, since you date your cousins.
North Carolina, probably. He has the beard.
No, West Virginia.
You know, you got one thing right that you usually don't get right. And that was math class. You know what? How could you make it sound worse than she usually does?
That was way off compared to what I heard the other day. You know, you just make it that many ways. It only goes one way.
I mean, he's a cousin fucker. I got it.
You're not gonna be a lawyer. You're not my lawyer.
That's the thing that weirds me out. How do you not know
Wait,
your
was
cousin?
she? No, wait, she really was your cousin.
Yes.
And neither
Once
of you
he-
knew that you were cousins, though. Even her, yes?
Correct.
Okay. That's not
But
that
still-
bad. My
but s-
friend actually fucked her stepbrother. And she didn't know.
That's
yeah.
a stepbrother. You know, not related
No,
whatsoever.
I'm kidding. Half
No, it's
brother,
a brother.
half brother. Yeah, I'm
They were-
sorry.
That
Yeah,
is
it's worse.
That's-
Half brother's
that's-
worse because it's blood.
That's the
So
second to worst outcome. If it was
it
a
was her
real brother,
biological father's kid. She didn't have a relationship. No, and he didn't know either, and
Didn't she
they
get
didn't have
pregnant?
a relation. No, thank God. Oh my God. He lived in the next town, and it's weird because her real dad, had a son that literally looked just like her. His name was Josh. And
Oh.
they found out that they were related because they were on the same bus, and one day they sat next to each other on the bus, and her mom knew that he was her brother, but she didn't say anything because like it wasn't her kid, it was, I don't know. And so he lived a couple streets over from her too. He lived with his grandparents, and they looked identical, like as close as like boy girl twins could be. That's how like they looked like. Like everyone was like, God, you guys could be brother and sister. You look like twins, like whatever. And I mean, they were in middle school when this happened. So, and then that's how she found out. So I'm where I live now. I grew up, but like I went to different schools and stuff. And when I moved and I met her, she was from like a different school, and she told me like, guess how we found out that he was my brother? And I was like, how? And she's like, on the bus, because everybody said we looked alike. And then I asked my mom, and then it turns out it was my dad's kid. But then later on, when we got older, she was dating this guy. Well, I don't think dating. I think
Wait.
they like hooked up or whatever. But yeah, and then she
This is all shared. I forgot I was streaming. I'm gonna die tonight.
Ah, he's streaming.
I'm gonna die tonight.
Support it.
oh, that's fine. My voice is shared, so you're welcome, people.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. How do I? Oh, my life's ruined. Oh. Oh.
But I said
Why
it
do
like
you-
3 times. I'm like, so
That's
you're a cousin fucker. And
Why
so
did you keep turning your audio off? God damn it.
I forgot I was streaming.
I didn't. I've been looking at the party chat here the entire time. I could have told you, but what's the fun in that?
You know what? I'm gonna. Where's my
I'm like,
phone?
you always like see those stories on Facebook when it's like they got married and they were like separated, like
Separated at birth.
like pretty much. Like
Oh yeah,
Those
like
are
those two
crazy.
guys. They were gay guys, but they were
yes.
brothers.
Right. Oh my god, that must be insane.
Here's the thing I think of.
So like we have
Why
this
do you-
unbelievable, undeniable connection. It's like, yeah, we have the same blood.
Like literally, we probably shoot the same kind of cum.
Ew. But pretty much.
But our chromosomes are down to the exact number. Oh
He's
god,
just
why
ready
are
to
you
get a
playing
video
loud?
removed.
That's not gonna remove the video. You can remove the video yourself, stupid.
I would, but I forgot the password.
Just turn off the stream. Have to be.
It's already up. It gets auto uploaded. Nope.